Hello everyone, Happy New Year to you all. I trust that 2025 will be a very prosperous one for all of us. Welcome to Fields of Discussion, the agricultural series in Farming Today, brought to you by Carbon Chemicals. I am Dayne Parker.
And I'm Nicheal, Dadzie. So it's the beginning of the 2025 crop season, Dayne, and we've started with a bang. These farmers, last year, at the back end of last year, there was a lot of rain. It prevented any sort of land preparation. And so we've started preparing lands, and I'm excited to see what is going to happen over the course of the next couple of months.
This is some good news, that is because we've also delivered our potatoes. So Banba, which is our flagship variety, has been delivered. The farmers are putting it in field, and of course we look forward to that level of productivity. We've had 2 store days, one at Prezi and one at Nadine Farm Store. This has also brought to the fact that the farmers were engaged on the ground and they're able to see what is happening from our level. And of course, we've had several farmer training sessions, over 50 such engagements. We continue, farmers, wherever you are, to ensure that you are getting the information as is required.
Did you get a chance to see the clippings from the cabbage field day out there in St. Andy?
Oh, most definitely, Dadzie. It was quite a showing.
Carmectin and Lufen was the star of the show. It warded off the worms out of the field. Cabbage are looking excellent. And they also use the Elixir fertilizer. And they reaped approximately 8,500 pounds out of a plot that they normally get 6,500 pounds from.
And that's some good stuff, Dadzie. That's some good stuff going on there.
Very good stuff. Excellent. We also sponsored and participated in the annual case celebration. That's the alumni celebration, annual celebration that takes place at the case ground. We sponsored that event.
Oh, that's so. We are all around farmers, and of course, look out for our weekly feature on Power 106. We are there every Wednesday from 6:18 to 6:45, where our agronomists will engage you in topical discussions, and of course also on Melon FM on Tuesdays.
That's on the second Tuesday, Dayne.
Indeed, the second Tuesday of every month, starting at 6:45 a.m. And of course, we are there ensuring that the farmers themselves are fully engaged and of course learning so that they can bring that into practice.
Something very exciting to look out for. I'm excited. You should be excited, Dayne.
Yes, indeed.
The farmers should be excited as well.
Indeed.
Because guess what? First ever CCJ yard sale.
Wonderful.
That is something to look out
Wonderful.
for.
So save the date when we announce it and ensure that you come on through. Different products will be on specials. And now we'd like to recognize 2 of our farmers from the central region who have been doing significantly well in their farming activities. Today we're in a hot pepper field and we have our farmer here, Tevin Ferran, and we want to share the success story using the Miller products, Cytokin, Green Stim, and Nutrient Express. Sir Ferran, welcome to the program. What has been your experience since using these products in your hot peppers?
All right, so the Cytokin, Nutrient Express, using these products, they help with the blossoming of the fruits. Also, they help to reduce the abortion, which automatically increases the yield. And that is what we are working for, an increase in the yield. So these products definitely helps with that.
And of course, with the high wind shear, the hot days, Green Stim also plays a significant role in reducing the plant stress. So the products are applied at varying rates, but of course, you're seeing the results nonetheless on the pepper plants. I'm noticing that you have multiple fruit set. How is it a benefit to you?
Well, having an increase in fruit set is definitely a benefit increase in terms of the yield, right? So the better the yield, the better it is for us, the farmers,
Indeed,
right?
Indeed.
So that is what we are definitely working towards, and also the quality.
No,
okay. We've been getting a good feedback in terms of the shelf life of the product. So the quality of the products have been great.
As of course you can notice, I'm seeing that you basically have a larger fruit and then they go up in varying size all the way up to the tip. So they are in stages. The plant is properly set up so as to give you that continuity in harvest. Congratulations, Tevin. We look forward to continue to work with you. And of course, we at Carbon Chemicals continue to support our farmers. So the Nutrient Express is playing that role in terms of providing that energy with the phosphorus. It's made from C-grade, food grade material rather. It comes with seaweed extract, and that is 44127. You're using the cytokine, and that's also coming from a sea plant extract. You're getting that added multiple fruit set and blossoms, and they are being retained on the plant. And of course, green stem, lessening the stress because of the betaines that is present in it. So farmers, if you want this kind of yield in your hot peppers and other crops, of course, when you go to your farm store, ask for your Miller products.
And we're here in Clarendon, and we have our farmer, Ramesh Williams, who will be discussing our Miller line of products, which we're featuring today. And if you look at the field around us, it's very beautiful. It's a melon plot. And the Miller line of product have assisted him in reaching thus far. And we're going to discuss with him how he used it and how it has been working for him. So, Mr. Williams, tell us a little bit more about the products and how they are assisting him.
So I want to tell you about the Nutrients Express and the cytokine. I've started using these products on the second weeks of my plants. The Nutrients Express increasing with the fruit set and better development, while the cytokine enhances the fruit set with the Nutrients Express.
So you use them in combination?
Yes, I
and
use them.
Using them in combination, or Nutrient Express, the Miller line.
Right.
It's a food grade quality product, by the way, just to let you know. And that product, it triggers the flowering.
Excellent
and then
blossom boosting.
Excellent blossom. I say you have a lot more flower
Right.
in the field.
Right.
And of course, if you have a lot more flower, that simply means you're gonna have a lot more fruit.
Right.
And then if you get the flower, you have to retain the flower. And the cytokine goes perfect with that. So flower retention, when it comes to flower retention and converting the flower to a fruit, the cytokine assists in that process.
Right.
And so if you look around in the field, there's a lot of fruits, which means the flower started there,
Yes.
and then it converted to fruit.
And the
And so-
cytokine also helps with the fruit sizing as well.
Good. And so then you use the Sugar Express as well. I
Yes,
can
I
imagine.
normally use the Sugar Express in the last 2 weeks of my crop. It helps with the size, the fruit sizing, and the weight of the fruit as well, with a high sugar content.
Good. Because the Sugar Express increases the bricks. And anybody that purchases melon like to purchase a sweet melon. And so this, say anybody come, they say the melon sweet.
Right, this is the best products to use in the last 2 weeks. of the
Good.
melon.
So it increases the color. So if you're looking for that, when you go on the stall, you see that melon that is cut. If it's not red, the Jamaicans not buying
They're
it.
not interested.
Not interested. And so the Sugar Express assisted that. Another feature of this is that it has a nutrient in it, we call it boron.
Boron,
And what the boron assists with is that shape of the fruit. So you go on some places and you see the shape, it's misshapen. You don't get that long, oval, nice, oblong shape that they call it.
Yes.
Right? So it also assists with that. So together, all of these products have assisted you thus far.
Yes.
And
definitely.
so anything that you want to say in terms of other farmers out there, what do you think about the products or what do you think they should do?
I would advise all farmers to use these products. They are the best and they work for me.
All right, thank you. Yes, so big shout out to Tevin and Ramesh. Congratulations to them. Keep up the hard work.
So the product that is being featured today is our Elixir line of fertilizer. Now, it is a compound granular fertilizer with all the nutrients in one grain. You have your primary and secondary macronutrient, so that's your NPK. You're getting sulfur, magnesium, as well as calcium, along with trace elements in the bag. In some of the blends, you're getting zinc, boron, as well as sulfur present. Now, the idea here is to provide total nutrition. So for a farmer, we have our starter blends, the 62412, and you can top that up with your amasulfan. The 62412 is what we call polyphosphatic, meaning you're getting 4 forms of phosphorus in the bag. So the plant gets that development over the period. And that's an extended nutrition program. For your growers, you have your 72121 as well as your 121217 and your 1515. Coming with your SOP technology or your basic blend, whichever you choose, those are integrated into the growth phases. So for this watermelon in question, We start with our 62412 and amasulfan. We pick up with 121217, and to close it off, our finisher, our PK 2030. It's high in phosphorus and potassium, and it's also have calcium present. The goal here is to give you nice establishment, give you the crop pushing into the reproductive stage, but also a blend such as the PK 2030 supporting fruit development. So you're getting your phosphorus, providing that energy so the plant can continue to fruit. Your calcium, providing the size and shape and final quality, and also your potassium, giving you the size of that crop. So here you have it on display, your Elixir line of fertilizers, the winning formula right from the start.
This segment we'll be looking at issues and solutions that are affecting our farmers. One such issue, Dade, is thrips. And if you notice outside, there's a lot of planting taking place, and of course the conditions lend itself to the thrip population explosion.
And let me just elaborate on that, farmers. What that is actually getting at is that because you have certain crops in question, meaning you have your sweet peppers, you have your watermelon and onions, of course, you will have that kind of proliferation taking place. In addition to that, the warmer weather reduces the reproductive cycle, so they breed faster, farmers. So look out for that, and of course ensure that you are scouting those fields.
So scouting is important. So you have to be vigilant this time of year.
Yes, indeed.
Because the thrip population is thriving. But of course, we don't leave our farmers out, because CCJ is always ahead of the curve, presenting solutions that help our farmers to tackle these issues. And two such solutions are here: Caprid and a newer solution, Advance. So then, tell us how these products help our farmers.
Well, all right. So as you would have been familiar with Caprid, it's double systemic. It's going to give you that broad spectrum approach to killing and controlling that insect population. But Advance is an insect growth regulator, and what it really does is that it prevents molting, egg development, and the insect in question is reduced in terms of their numbers. So the game is one thrip can be present, but you don't want them in that explosive nature, as they will prevent yield, they will cause yield losses.
So that means then the female thrip is now sterile.
Indeed.
So she can't reproduce. And so that is important, farmers. Important to note. So once you apply these two products, you will suppress the population.
Yes.
And additionally, you're going to reduce, or then let's say prevent future population explosion.
Indeed.
From taking place in the field.
And
so farmers, it's important to pay attention to these two products, Caprid and Advance.
And the strategy here can be twofold, Dadzie. You can go one after the other, or you can combine and do
both.
the application. So you can introduce Caprid if the population is significantly low and do your scouting. Or you can start off with your Advance.
Yes.
And or you can combine the two and zero down that population. So that's the objective right there. Quick and easy to remember. Use your Caprid, use your Advance.
So Caprid and Advance, thrips. Pay attention, farmers. Do your scouting.
Indeed, and an advantage: low pre-harvest or short pre-harvest intervals. So if you're doing your knockdown on your watermelons, guess what? You can apply, and within 3 to 7 days, you can go ahead and do your harvest.
And that's important for peppers, Dane.
Indeed.
For peppers are reaped weekly, and so 3 to 7 days is an excellent period for post-harvest interval.
Yes, indeed. And so finally, as we close this segment, wear your PPEs. You have a jacked up PPE that you can always utilize, so ensure that you're wearing them. Okay guys, so we have an exciting lineup for you for February, where all your coming activities will be shared now. Of course, we look forward to your continued support and participation in these activities.
Carib Supreme, or watermelon variety, Carib Supreme, and that's our field day activity down in Flagaman, St. Elizabeth. Look out for that one. That one is special. That is our watermelon, of course, Carib Supreme. We will also be participating in the St. Thomas Cassava Festival, and that's on February 28th, down there in Golden Grove, St. Thomas. So look out for us there as well. And also, we will be at the St. Anne Orchid Society show, and that's in Plantation Cove, Satan. So look out for us there. Farmers will be there. Come out and participate.
And of course, on our website, we'll post all the activities for the month of February. So continue to visit our website and of course, look at the schedule, and wherever these sessions are near you, feel free to pass through, engage our team members on the ground, and we look forward again to your continued support. That's all the time we have for today's program. Thank you for tuning into Feeds of Discussion. We look forward to your continued support and your feedback.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And follow us on all the social media platforms. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, of course, at CarbKebJam.
Fields of Discussion.
Fields of Discussion,
Where every conversation starts in the soil and grows into a solution.